Now let's begin. Are black women are women, and are they out of order?
The other women in other races, maybe they don't have to tell them to do that because they're not carrying the grief that we're carrying around. Like, we're mourning for our brothers in the community. Like legit.
No, hell no.
Like legit.
No, hell no.
Like legit.
No, hell no. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
It's like before we got to deal with the system of white supremacy, we got to deal with what lays beside us.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I just feel like there is a level of deep concentration that sometimes we're in that impacts, it just does. It disproportionately impacts our community. So we do have more things on our mind than women of other races. We can't have that levity that they may have at times. I would love to, step into that all the time. But there's sometimes it's, you have a lot on your mind.
I feel like a lot of men just feel that if a woman looks a certain way, or I've had me smile beautiful, and I feel offended when a man tells me to smile.
If somebody told you to smile, and you said you were what, offended?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because it's like, why is it such a demand for women to, well, especially for black women, to just always look a certain way? Like, why can't we just naturally be whatever we feel?
You got so I want to get this clear. Someone just says, "Hey, smile," and it's offensive to you?
I mean, for the most part, it just comes across as like demanding. And I'm not saying
demanding.
That I feel, yes.
Is you're not doing anything about the issues that you want us to take under advisement. It just happens. It's a permanent condition. It can't be changed. So what? It's either ignore it or Jesus.
No,
I'm asking, what are you doing about it?
Me on a personal level?
No.
I'm a therapist.
No.
I'm a therapist.
No.
I'm a therapist. I'm a licensed therapist, and I'm serving our community.
You're a licensed therapist, and you know, just like I know, I deal with therapists all the time, and black people are not in therapy at any large level.
I agree, and I love that you promote it. It's becoming destigmatized, but we, of all people, we need it the most, and especially our women as well, and how to relate to our black men. There is a level of decorum that's missing, but again, I feel like it's misguided self-expression because of all the oppression and just the day-to-day microaggressions, all the things that we have to deal with. This is a way to kind of,
I'm trying, ma'am. The way you talk removes accountability from women.
That's my dog.
Misguided expression. Bullshit.
What did you say?
Misguided expression. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You get away with it. What was all this misguided expression when we had Jim Crow, segregation, lynching, and all that other kind of stuff? When we, prior to 1965, when we were mad at a rate of 80%, what was all that misguided expression in? When we actually had real, institutionalized colored whites, where was it all then?
You're right. There were a lot more checks and balances in place. There was a lot more of a real threat. Like, you get out of line and you're going to lose a life.
What I'm saying was, where was all the misguided expression from women to men back when we had real racism in your face?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's why I call bullshit on your example. Because as you become more free, you become more problematic. We are almost two different races. Are black women our women?
Yeah.
We can't make a demand. We can't even ask you to smile.
Damn.
I want to get this clear. Someone just says, "Hey, smile," and it's offensive to you.
I mean, for the most part, it just comes across as like demanding, and I'm not saying that I feel. Yes.
Huh.
Like, what if I don't feel like smiling? What if I'm in deep thought? What if I'm listening to something that's serious and it's not something I want to smile about?
Where we're at. But you want us to protect you. Are you all women? No. What do you think? What do you say? No. Before you answer this question, by the way you see the ethnic image of black women acting towards black men, are black women our women? Not aspirationally, by the results, by what you see.
Not aspirationally, by what I see. Not aspirationally. I feel like yes, we definitely
I asked you what you see and what you feel, ma'am. Are you going to actually tell me by what you see, black women act like they belong to black men?
We need a lot of mentoring.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna say
no. You already starting to beatboxing. See, subjective variable. See, when you ask a question, the boxers them in, they don't want to call, they don't want to hold us to the task, so they're gonna start breakdancing. Yes or no, man? You're a professional, right? A healthcare professional, right?
I am. But
answer the question as a professional. Yes or no?
Do our women look like they?
You've heard the question 3 times. Are black women our?
I'm gonna say that's tough. That's tough because the answer is yes. The answer is yes. We belong to you. Like y'all, yes, y'all are for us and we are for you.
Black men, I want you to understand. Black men, hold on, man. Black men, I want you to understand how you felt when you saw her struggling to try to get this lie out of her mouth. That is the link. That is. You go back to the You go back to the comment section. Go to the time and date stand. Go there and look at what the black men say. I know what I felt here.
Oh my God.
No, ma'am, because I know the question I'm asking. And the answer is, I can objectively say, no, you're not. And I can say it, but you don't want to admit what we can see. If you look at what the men are saying, they're saying no. But you're still trying to tell us, yeah, we are. And the men are like, well, what world are you seeing? It's like, y'all, and you're a professional. I'm like, answer it as a professional. And you're still gonna get to the point where like, well, yeah. Then the men don't know what they're seeing.
So yes, we definitely belong to you, and we want to just improve those relationships. I feel like we just have a difficult.
You belong to us. You belong to us. This is what you're saying. So if that's the case, then why would a black man ask a black woman to smile when she offended? If you belong to us,
it doesn't come off as a question of asking or requesting. It's almost a demand. Smile, beautiful. Like, can I just relax?
Now, I disagree with being offended, but I don't disagree that
why okay, offended, whatever. Why does she feel put upon? And here's the problem. if we can't have real conversations with our women, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Black men know you're lying. They know you're conflicted. Ma'am, look in the comment section. The black men know you're not being honest. And black, I think black men want relationships with black women more than black women want relationships with black men. Because when asked this question, you're speaking aspirationally. Men are saying, no, you're not ours. And they can see you struggling. But you're gonna find a way to rejigger this to make it make sense. And men are saying, you're not ours. We can't even ask you to smile at us.
Okay. So, brothers, we love you. Let me just tell you. Just got a beautiful smile.
No.
We do.
Before we get to that, we need truth.
Okay.
Can you honestly say that greater than 50% of the adult black females act and move as though they belong to black men?
No, and I'm going to answer. Can I rebuttal to that?
Go ahead.
I don't feel like the majority necessarily act like they belong to any man. And though, so it's not like we're ditching them.
There's only one. But you can rebuttal that, man. But you're only supposed to belong to one.
Yes.
See, that's that
Absolutely.
subjective variable bullshit. That's not an answer, man. Black men don't want to hear that we don't belong, because you don't expect every man to protect you. When somebody's going upside your head, you ain't asking Brad, Lee, Ahmed, Enrique, protect us. You asking a black man to protect you.
Right.
So we don't
You're
give a shit
right.
if you don't feel like you belong to anybody else. White women, do white women act like they belong to white men?
Yes.
Yes or no? Do Hispanic women act like they belong to Hispanic men?
Absolutely.
Do Asian women act like they belong to Asian men?
Definitely.
Do Middle Eastern women act like they belong to Middle Eastern men?
Yes.
Do black women act like they belong to black men?
By and large,
No.
but those...
The fact that you had to even put a modifier on there says you are still conflicted with the reality you are seeing. There was no modifier ever before black people. No modifier.
100%.
And see, that's the
100%.
problem. And that's the problem. Because it is going to come down to women checking women and getting you guys straight. We cannot fix you because you have no respect for us. You only respect each other. And if we can't rely on the educated of you and the intelligent of you and the learned of you to at least be honest, black men will sit back saying, who the fuck can we rely on? Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying that men can't. Black men are just asking black women to be nice to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just be nice to us. And they can't get that in mass on a regular basis. I don't know if you ladies really understand how bad it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then when you see a black girl get hit in the face with a skateboard, you want black men to check him because he shouldn't have hit her. There shouldn't be no violence. But then you ask yourself a question: why does this black man feel so detached from this black woman? Because they can feel it, and y'all won't be honest. And it takes me asking questions this way and that way, and before I can even kind of nail the jello on the wall, and it's still, do you want black men to do this when it comes to talking about our obligation to you? Do you want modifiers from us when it comes to you?
No.
Well,
You asked some tough questions.
Because it needs to be asked, because I should not have to ask the motherfucking questions. Becky ain't got to ask, Brad ain't got to ask it of Becky. Lee doesn't have to ask it of Maylene. Enrique doesn't have to ask it of Marisol. Anu doesn't have to ask it of, pick a Middle Eastern name. But Keith has to ask it of Keisha. Somebody got to ask it. I'll take the smoke.